Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Many countries have banned the use of GMO products in their countries. Countries like France, countries like Italy, Norway, and I think even Germany does not allow their people to use GMO products. So the question that many people are asking, why did William Samoei Ruto lift the ban hurriedly 10 years after it was banned by Kibaki's cabinet in 2012? And this was after the cabinet was given scientific explanation about the disadvantages of using GMO, which outweighs the advantages. So I want us to look at the various reasons that made William Samoei Ruto lift the ban very quickly, he was forced, like he was in a hurry, and that is why he used Uhuru's cabinet. Remember, the cabinet has not been composed almost 1.5 months after the election. So the first reason, in my view, is because of pressure from American administration, that is, the Biden administration. And what there is that America has excess GMO products, because you realize in stores in USA, products are usually labeled organic or GMO, whatever, GMO free, and those without those that are organic are clearly labeled. So definitely USA has excess of GMO products. So definitely Biden is looking for the market, And you remember very well that Ruto had gone to USA during the campaigns, and he met various business leaders, and he met various people who are in the government. And he must have promised them that if we were to win the elections, he would lift the ban that has been there for so many years. So that is why he is actually providing the market for USA product, which are manufactured in excess, because the Americans themselves don't want to use these products. So the second reason is because he was forced by the Bretton Woods institution, that is the World Bank and the IMF. Remember, for them to give loans to developing countries, they have to give conditions. And this is one of the conditions that was given to William Samoei Ruto, that he has to lift the ban for the Bretton Woods institution to continue funding Kenya. Ni jambo ambalo tunaweza kuliona kama ukoloni maboleo, pale ambapo taifa lina uhuru wa bendera lakini halina uhuru wa kiuchumi, pale ambapo mkoloni alienda lakini bado anatawala akiwa bali, because the Bretton Woods institution are actually owned and controlled by the Americans. So there were conditions that were given. And remember very well that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was leaning towards the east. He was depending so much on China. And after depending so much on China, the GMO had no room for the country. Even if China uses the GMO, yes, we know. Lakini kile ambacho tunajua ni kwamba China does not give many conditions when it comes to giving its loans. The other reason, in my view, is because of the pressure from pharmaceutical companies in USA. Remember, there are pharmaceutical companies that want to sell drugs to Africa. There are so many of them. And the major one are Johnson & Johnson. And I think this one is the most profitable company. There is also the Pfizer. There is also Merck & Co. There is also Brist and Dare. And Africa is going to provide the market. And Kenya is going to provide a very good market. So the pressure from these pharmaceutical companies, drugs companies, made William Samoei Ruto to lift the ban just to please them. Remember, these are the companies that sell a lot of drugs in Africa, and they have been making billions and billions of money. So they want to use Africans as guinea pig. They want to use Africa as places whereby they can sell their products kwa sababu kile ambacho tunajua GMO, dawa ambazo hutumika ni nyingi sana kunyunyizia mimea katika maabara. We use a lot of drugs, and this is Kenya for you. So Kenya is providing a ready market for this. The other thing is that America and the developed world in general want to use Africa as a dumping ground for GMO. Kumbuka nimesema they don't have anywhere to take their products, so they have to dump them in Africa. And no wonder some countries like Uganda have resisted this for long, kwa sababu unajua Museveni knows very well that the Europeans, the white man, is a dangerous person, is a very egocentric person, is somebody who is very selfish, who sees Africans as animals, as apes, as monkeys. So that is why I'm saying that they want to use Africa as a dumping site, because they have manufactured so many products, so many GMO products, and they have nowhere to take them. Na tena unajua sasa kule kutupa takataka, kule kutupa mali ya ambayo haitajiki, the industrial products, Africa is providing a very, very good dumping site. So that is why they are forcing William Samoei Ruto and others to do this. The other reason is because the white man wants to weaken the Africans, especially when it comes to the immunity. During the COVID, it was realized that the whites were hard hit by corona. COVID struck so hard, na waliumia sana, wazungu waliumia sana kwa sababu their immune system is highly compromised. So they realized that Africans immune system is very strong, kwa sababu unajua mtoto wa Kiafrika anapitia kwenye matope, mtoto wa Kiafrika anaogelea kwenye matope, mtoto wa Kiafrika anatembea bila viatu, barefooted. An African child will eat food without washing their hands. An African child will sleep on the floor, will sleep on the carpet, will sleep on the garden, and will not suffer from any disease. Kwa hivyo Mwafrika ni mtu ambaye kiga yake iko juu sana ukilinganisha na mzungu. So this is something that jolted the white man, and the white man is feeling that he is threatened. He is feeling that he may be an extinct. He may become extinct in future. Na Mwafrika huenda kabaki katika akitawala katika dunia. So what they are doing, they know that by bringing GMO, they will be weakening African immune system and generally the Africans in general. The other thing is that when you look at Kenya, we have William Samoei Ruto. When you look at him, he is full of what we call the spirit of jigoism. He feels like he has conquered. He feels that he's very strong. He's very outgoing, and the American can see this. The Britons can see this. Wanaona hivi, so they want to use him so that he can influence other African countries. And you know very well where Kenya is. Kenya is strategically placed, and that is why we have even the United Nations headquarters branches. Some of them like the UNEP. That's why you find them here in Kenya, and that is why Kenya also is a gateway to many countries like Uganda and Somalia. So what there is that by the virtue of its geographical position, Kenya can be used as a gateway to other countries. So that by landing on Kenya, by using the GMO on Kenya, and Kenya is becoming a middle income economy, the other countries are likely to follow suit. So far, I think 5 African countries have agreed to use GMO, and this is very, very discouraging. The other reason is because when you look at William Samoei Ruto is very ambitious, and he is a risk taker. When you look at William Samoei Ruto is somebody who is very impatient, and by lifting the ban on GMO, he is risking too much. And by lifting the ban on GMO, the president, is putting the lives of Kenyans at very high risk. And you know very well that our health systems are horribly poor. They are very inefficient. They cannot even be able to handle a small disease, a minor disease like a malaria. They cannot be able to handle minor diseases like cholera. So when you see the president actually trying to gamble with the lives of Kenyans, then you have to ask yourself many questions why this has to happen, kwa sababu kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba yule mtu ambaye ananufaika kabisa ni mzungu, sio Mwafrika. There's no way the GMO are going to solve the problem of food crisis in Africa. There is no way, and GMO have no place in Africa. And I want to thank Raila Amolo Odinga and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka today because of the way they came out very strongly defending the use of GMO, because even the public was not involved. And they came out very strongly, and this is what we want. Let even the church come out, because you see, the church is very quiet. The church haisemi lolote kwa sababu, you know, even the church is looking at this government kama serikali ambayo ilidondoka kutoka biguni kama matone ya mvua, kwa hivyo haina makosa. So it is very, very important for the church to play its role. Let the church tell the congregants, let the church tell the people that GMO have so many disadvantages compared to advantages. Because if they don't do this, I think this country will be in great danger. So this is Guys Comment TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Kindly, let me make a special request today. Kindly like a video. If you have not been liking a video, kindly like a video today. That's the only way you can support us. Comment. And also let us know where you're watching us from. And also let us know what you think about GMO. And if you are not in Kenya, let us know if GMO products are used in your country. And if they are used, how are their structures? What are the legal issues that have to be mediated here and there? What are the legal? Because you see, these are things that are likely to happen. For instance, if it is discovered that GMO causes cancer, they interfere with the skin, they cause allergies, they interfere with the digestive system, they interfere with the breathing system. I think it is very, very important for Kenyans to know the dangers that is being posed by Ruto's administration. So till next time, this is Guys Comment, and may you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.